What's up, fam? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. And this is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know, that's itydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And we're going to get this started off with my girl, Brooke Shields, and that is, of course, if anyone's been following me, you know that was my first celebrity crush. I was 12 years old, crushing on Brooke Shields. So I've always been in love with Brooke Shields since I was a kid. And she has a documentary out called Pretty Baby, and that's on Hulu. Now, she made during the documentary, she said, it was known that she had went on a couple of dates with JFK or was in a relationship with JFK Jr. So she appeared on the Howard Stern show talking about her documentary Pretty Baby. And the model and actress recalled her short-lived romance with the eldest son of JFK and Jackie Onassis. She said, "I was so madly in love with him since the time I was 3." 3? My mom would say, "That's the boy you're going to marry." Now, her mom is taking a slamming all over social media for pretty much pimping Brooke out and selling her to Hollywood. Shields said of the former U.S. president's son, who was often referred to as John John by the media before his untimely death in 1998. But she says what happened is she went out with him. They had went out to a event, a local bar, whatever. He told her, "Do you want to get out of here?" She said, "Yeah, I do want to get out of here." Said after their real date, Shields chose to turn down Kennedy's advances. She said, "Because I kind of loved him too much." So it looked like he was trying to have sex with her. She said after the first date, but she said that she was so in love with him that she turned him down. She froze up. She said, "I didn't want him to not talk to me anymore, because that's how much I loved him." And she said they did kiss, but after she turned him down, he didn't talk to her anyway. She basically said she had to find her own way back. He didn't get her a cab back, to where she was staying, and he pretty much ghosted her after that. Right, so crazy. She said, "I had to get my cab home," which was a little less chivalrous in my opinion. Said the following day, Shields remembers being ignored on the slopes by Kennedy. I think she was going out to Aspen to try to impress him by skiing. She said, who went on to wed Carolyn Bessette Kennedy in 1996 and realized that she had made the right decision. So basically saying this dude, after she did not give up the cookies, he pretty much ghosted her. So she was just letting people know he wasn't the chivalrous, nice guy that, people thought he was. Check out that documentary. There's a lot of stuff in there, man, about Hollywood. It's called Pretty Baby. It's on Hulu. Shout out to the girl SZA. Kill Bill is now predicted to finally make #1. Remember when she came out, Taylor Swift's song was in the way. Then after she kept running into the Taylor Swift songs, then she ran into Miley Cyrus with Flowers, and it's pretty much been Miley Cyrus, the whole entire time, except for I believe 1 week, right? And now it is finally predicted to hit #1. This will be her first ever #1. The song would Say So. She won a Grammy with not Say So. She won a Grammy with Kiss Me More with Doja Cat, but that song never went to #1. So she's predicted to finally go #1 and continue on, this run, from her SOS album. Unbelievable. And SZA knows it because 3 versions of Kill Bill were charting in the top 50 of iTunes. The explicit version, the single version, and the sped up version. So also she entered top 10 of U.S. iTunes for the first time, sitting at number 8. So I believe she's going to do it. I believe she's going to be number one. Wow. Kill Bill. How many weeks ago? I mean, how many weeks ago did it get released? It was going up against Morgan Wallen's Last Night and Miley Cyrus's Flowers. So hopefully SZA gets that number one. Now, another interesting thing, and I tell you guys this all the time, SZA told Rolling Stone that she recorded 2 versions of Kill Bill. So there's one with an alternate ending. She's going to drop the alternate ending if the original goes number one. So I definitely wanted to go number one now. I definitely want to go number one because I want to hear the alternate version now. All right, because I don't believe I've heard it. I got my little connections with Spotify, but I don't think I've heard the alternate version of SZA's Kill Bill. But I'm hoping this goes number one so we can hear it. So shout out to SZA. I'm gonna start streaming. Well, it's too late to stream it now, but I'm gonna be streaming. Next up, my girl Chloe Bailey. I'm still riding with you, Chloe. And let me tell you something. All of these people that are out here that is making all these think pieces about why Chloe Bailey flopped and she's not being herself. Let me tell you something. Shout out to, I believe it's Ken Barbie, who ran this little it was this post showing Chloe since she was like 5 years old. And it basically says Chloe has always been doing too much, as they want to say. So for everyone's coming saying, we don't like this new Chloe because she changed. No, she didn't change. You just have not been following Chloe since the beginning. All right, so you can take a look at that. Behind me, shout out to Ken Barbie. Also, it says Chloe, shout out to Cosmopolitan. She did her first digital cover shoot, 2023, for Cosmopolitan Extra. And she looks amazing on the cover. And, she, I believe, watches my videos and definitely reads my tweets because she's in a recent interview and they were bringing up the hate on social media. And Chloe pretty much said the same thing I've been saying. So I tweeted to her, so I know she saw it. The people that are talking weren't even fans of me and my sister. They weren't even following me when we had Ungodly Hour. They wasn't following us before that, when we were out putting singles on YouTube. So they just want to jump in and to be able to have something to say. Like I said, we just want to jump in to pile on. They don't care about, we're giving constructive criticism. No, you're not. You're not giving constructive criticism because the criticism that you're giving is coming from a place of, it's coming from an ugly place. It's not saying, Chloe, you like how I give constructive criticism about Cardi B and other artists. I say, you should call your album this, or you should, maybe do this or respond back this way. That's criticism and advice. But you say, you're not being yourself. That's the reason why you're flopping. Or, listen to all of these reviews that are dragging this woman. I kind of agree with them. That's not giving constructive criticism. And on top of that, you're wrong because if you look at these videos, like the video Ken Barbie put up, you'll see that she's always been that way. She was young. How would you expect to hear, her music sounds different from then Chloe and Hot? Duh. She was in a group. She had to be compelled to the confines of the group. Let's take Bobby Brown, for instance. Bobby Brown, you can always see when he was in New Edition, you could always see Bobby Brown was a little bit more out there than New Edition. But he couldn't express it because he was in the group. But then as soon as Bobby Brown went solo, he was humping the ground, talking about my prerogative, while New Edition was still making, if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she say on my mind? Bobby was saying, they think I'm crazy. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. They say I'm nasty, but I don't give a damn. I mean, That's the same Bobby Brown that was just in New Edition 2 years prior. But you're not going to hear the same music. They're now a solo artist. Did Beyonce make a surfboard when she was in Destiny's Child? Was she Sasha Fierce when she was in Destiny's Child? No. So stop coming up with those lame excuses and just say what it is. You're fucking haters. And Chloe's body, her body positivity, and her confidence triggers you. Just say what it is. Stop trying to give me all this other BS, which you know it is not. Shout out to Chloe Bailey. I'm glad she called them people out, and keep watching my videos. Finally, we're going to close it out with Beccalis. Happy 5th anniversary to Invasion of Privacy. Today is April 6th, and 5 years ago, Cardi B put out her first album, Invasion of Privacy, and 5 years later, she still has one album. Today was my deadline. I'm standing 10 toes down. I love Cardi B right now. Out of the current female rap artists, she's my second favorite because my Lady London's my favorite now. Lady London's she might be my third favorite because, of course, I've always been riding with Tay Money, but I probably like Cardi B better. But Lady London right now is my girl. All-time favorite, of course, is Missy Elliott. But Cardi B, she said this on social media. Basically said, oh, congratulations, I'm still getting booked for millions of dollars on album 1. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Yeah, I get it. You're still getting booked for millions of dollars. No one's ever denied that. I don't deny, Cardi, that you're still getting booked for millions of dollars. You're still getting gigs for $1 million, whatever, to perform these same songs. But what about your fans? Those same fans that every other month you curse out and tell them you hate them? The same fans that you hate has been riding for you this whole entire time and take bullet after bullet after bullet for you online? When you do the things that you do and do you sit back and come to their defense and say, thank you, Barty Gang, for holding me down against these haters? Those fans, they deserve new music because they're ready to support the new project. And granted, while it's happy 5th anniversary, Invasion of Privacy, all that, I'm a Cardi B fan. But I'm also a realist. It's time for another album. You're getting ready to do Summer Jam. You're getting ready to do shows. Are we not going to get new music? Summer Jam's in June. We're in April. So, hey, man, shout out to Cardi B, but I disagree with that take. No one ever said you were broke. No one ever said you weren't getting money. You should put out new music for your fans, if nothing else. Let me know what you think down in the comments. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.
On gun.